Hi, this is post-production Johnny, and before we start this episode of Looked Over, I just wanted to let you know that this episode was made with a special new technique called all of our cameras stopped working correctly. So it's going to look a little blurry, low quality, and just generally not very good. But it's still a pretty good episode, I think, so enjoy!
Hi, and welcome to Looked Over, where we take other people's trash and turn it into treasure. In our hearts. We don't necessarily buy it, but it's treasure in our hearts. Joining me today is Johnny, our own thrift expeditionist.
Hello, I'm Johnny, and I'm going to look at stuff.
Yep, he's gonna do that in the past when he did it. Joining us also later is our guest, Eden.
Hi, I'm Eden.
Before we get to Eden's part, Johnny, why don't you tell us, what do you love about secondhand shops?
Well, historically, the thrift store is where society goes to throw away their junk without feeling bad about it. So we get a chance to look at the weird stuff that people are into.
I like them because I like to get those sweet, sweet deals. But I also just like the treasure hunt aspect of it because you never ever know what you're gonna find. So with that, on to our next segment. In this episode, our viewers sent Johnny and his friend Aaron to find items on a list sent in by those viewers.
Yeah, Aaron and I chose a very special thrift store to go to, and let's take a look.
Portland.
Okay, we're here in Portland, Oregon for the Super Goodwill.
The Super Goodwill.
Superstore?
It's the Superstore.
Superstore. All right,
Biggest outlet around.
We're about to do our thrift hunt. Let's go. So it looks like the first thing on the list is pocket watch. So let's check that out. Hey, that was pretty good. Aaron, pocket watch?
Oh, yes.
No.
Found it.
We're gonna pocket watch, maybe. I mean, I'm not gonna test it because it will look like shoplifters.
Yes.
It's got like a strap too. I guess you put like your credit cards and stuff on it.
Yeah.
Cool.
Next on the list.
Animal picture frame. You're just way too close to the camera.
Oh, it's a dog.
Oh,
Or is that a bear?
I don't know. Maybe, but not quite.
Check this out.
That is an animal picture frame.
Oh, yes.
Wow. There's nothing more animal frame than that. So we need to find basically a Pokemon.
That's going to be impossible.
That could be a Pokemon.
It's a brown dog.
It's a... Okay, so I think we might have some options for a Pokemon. Oh, dang. Something's not all in one piece anymore. Maybe? Okay, so looks like we got definitely, I don't know, this is a Pokemon, what is it called?
You know what? We're just going to go with it.
Munchasaur. Next on the list is a...
Something with a terrible texture.
Yeah. I mean, that is a pretty... I like that texture. It's not terrible.
No.
I mean, this is a pretty bad texture. Ugh.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh. What is that? Oh, I don't know if that was from a person or an animal. Is it a... Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I can't believe you just did that.
That is the terrible texture.
Oh.
Yeah, put that back. So now we're going to find something that's chaotic.
Chaotic.
Why are you always in the books section? I would say this is probably the most chaotic section I've ever seen. Wow. I think we both agree that this may be the most chaotic thing. Okay, so now we need to find something that's basically food, which should be interesting because this is a thrift store. Could be frustrating. Huh?
No.
Huh?
Oh.
Huh? I mean, do you want to take a bite? Because that's pretty realistic.
Oh.
I can't believe it touched your face. Now to find something significantly yellow.
We should go to Yellowstone.
We should find a SpongeBob. Blue. Clear. Yellow. I found the musical instrument section. Is it a flute? That is a flute. This is the musical instrument section. That has got to be significantly yellow.
Well, I think you can do better.
Are you sure?
So now we're gonna do epic pocket coat.
You practically are wearing one already. Nice peacoat. Oh, I lost it. Go back to your home.
Does that lots of pockets? We've got a pocket here.
Yeah.
We also have a pocket here.
Yeah. Symmetrical. Good.
We have a pocket pack here.
Whoa, dang. That's like in the back.
And another
This
pocket
is a lot
back
of
here.
pockets, bro. Well, this is a deep pocket.
We have a pocket here.
Oh my goodness.
And
That's
we
like
have a pocket here.
that's like 8 pockets.
And here.
Oh dang.
And
Ding ding, we got them. And now it's time for the bonus item, which is
might be a time machine.
it might be a time machine. This ought to be very interesting.
I don't even know what year this is.
I mean, technically, this is a time machine. Oh,
Look at this.
quit shaking it. I mean, that could be a time machine. Yo, we found the science section. I think there really is a science section here. Like that. Wait a minute, I've seen this before. This is definitely a time machine.
Wait, where do I know this from?
Marty!
Where's Doc?
These are like the machines.
No. No.
But Aaron, they're the machines that time forgot. I'm calling it time machine. Time it might be. It might be. It might be. It might be.
Well, that was fun. Though the big question is, did you buy anything?
Well, I actually did not.
Slow clap, really?
Not all heroes wear capes. It couldn't be me. Could not be me.
Yes, actually, to be honest, I would have bought a ton of stuff because there were so many cool instruments and things. And I was on vacation and I literally had no room to put anything.
That didn't stop me in Japan. I just bought another suitcase.
Oh my gosh.
All right, on to our next segment. Okay, now let's invite our special guest, Eden.
Hello.
Hello. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm an artist who grew up in California and now I live in New York. I do schooling for architectural and I dabble in all kinds of things like baking and cooking and just being a little person, I guess.
So you have a lot of interests.
How would you describe your relationship with the thrift store?
Yeah, I would say it's a positive one. It's not even about buying stuff, it's just about looking at stuff. There's so many interesting things. Specifically in the toy section, you find stuff there that's like from the 80s.
She values looking at this stuff and learning about
I
it.
know,
That's like what this whole show's about.
You're on the right show. Where do I learn all my history? The thrift store.
Like, who needs college?
I bought a calculus textbook at a thrift store once, so I didn't read it, but still.
I learned that donated clothes could have poop on them.
Oh, what is your favorite thing that you've ever bought at a thrift store?
Recently, at a thrift store in Thailand, I got this shirt. Oh man, I forget the band. It's the Highway to Hell shirt. It has the whole band on it, and I use it. It is constant rotation. I love that shirt so much.
The Beatles?
No, that's not.
That's not the Beatles. No, don't trigger me. Don't say that. It's not.
No,
I think it's the Beatles.
I think it's AC/DC. Is there any reason why you end up at like a thrift store or secondhand shop?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I am very poor. You know.
Like, what comes to your mind when you think of the smell of a used goods store?
Dust, books, smelly feet sometimes.
That would make an interesting candle. Smells of the thrift store. What would you say that when you go into a secondhand shop, what are you looking for? Like, what are you hoping to find?
So I collect art books, so I'm usually looking for art of books or art books by specific artists. I find a lot of them actually.
That's cool. I never thought about that. I usually find some terrible books. They're like, oh, Gerald Hutchinson had a problem. But
Gonna name my child Gerald Hutchinson.
one more question. If you were to describe a thrift store in 2 words besides thrift and store, what would it be?
Junk market.
That's so cute. My favorite thrift store doesn't exist anymore. It was called the Whistle Stop Junk Shop. Just like a house, like a 2-story house, and it just had stuff everywhere, not organized in any clearly discernible way.
Asia, you just described your own house.
Shut up. Whatever. Okay, interview section over. Now let's move on to our next segment. Eden, we sent you into your local secondhand shop to find some things. Something cool, something funny, something strange, and something as an honorable mention.
So there are these boots with little paintings on them of little monsters, and there's an artist who goes around and buys different types of vintage items like leather jackets and leather boots, and then she paints them, and then she resells them to a friend of hers who then sells them in her own little thrift shop in Beacon.
You're like monkey lizards. Okay, so then we asked you to find something funny. What did you find for us that was funny?
Here we have this poster that says the Pizza Pit wants you to eat pizza. I want to know what the Pizza Pit is. Like,
I want to go to the Pizza Pit.
Okay, so did you find something strange you'd like to share?
Hello, this is post-production Johnny again. Just as a disclaimer, this next item that our guest found strange turns out to be an actual phobia. If you're familiar with the phobia known as trypophobia, maybe that word just makes you uncomfortable just hearing it. This is that, a big piece of that. So we blur that out, you don't get to see it, but we talk about it and we react to it. If you're uncomfortable with any bit of this next part, you might want to skip ahead a bit. Just a disclaimer. Enjoy the show.
yeah, is it trypophobia? This weird object with all the little holes in it. When I saw this, my skin crawled. It's
Oh no.
It's like this weird art piece that was like in the back of this thrift store. And I don't know who made it.
A criminal mastermind.
Yeah, it kind of looks like maybe they just like left a dish in the back and it kind of just did that naturally.
Yeah, it looks like a petri dish. Okay, and so our last category is honorable mention. What would you like to mention with honor?
I was walking down the street with my brother, and we're just minding our own business, and I was actually looking for a thrift store at the time. I was like, there's supposed to be a thrift store right here. So we're looking through the windows, and at the corner of my eye, I see this rejected furry head. I felt so bad because I'm like, why were they thrown away? Was it because they just didn't want to be a wolf anymore?
Personally, I just feel like this could have covered all of the categories. This could have been cool, strange, funny, and honorable mention. Thank you so much for coming on the show today, Eden, and sharing all your thrifty finds with us.
Thank you so much. It was a privilege. I really loved being here and talking with y'all.
Okay, Johnny, would you like to introduce our last segment?
Oh boy, do I ever. because it's time for Garbage Gallery. Okay, first of all, we have what I can only describe as the worst thing I've ever found at a thrift store.
I would say, like, okay, so there was a snow leopard, right? And somebody spilled sherbet all over it.
I think I'd have to call it wearable vomit.
Is it wearable?
I guess this is a product you share with your child, and it involves them escaping your building. But I'm not sure why it's just for kids, though. I mean, what about the rest of the family? It's a little strange.
Yeah, that is interesting.
This one's pretty interesting. This appears to be a book made into a clock, which is really cool. And if you open it up, you see that there's a large hole throughout the entire book. But my favorite part is that they put it in the book section.
I probably would have bought this. Because it intersects with two of my interests, fashion and...
Your rapidly decreasing amount of time left. This last one is just fantastic, especially that there are two of them. Because I just love how big those arms are on that turtle.
I don't know. This is ideal. This is like couples goals.
Let's both have the terrible art on our foreheads.
Look how tiny its legs are.
I know.
No wonder he's mad.
How many are there out there is the question. How many are there?
That does it for Garbage Gallery. Thank you for sending us your garbage. Send us more garbage.
Yes, please do. We love it so.
Well, that does it for this episode of Looked Over. Thank you so much for being our guest, Eden. And thank you everyone for watching and sending in your suggestions for our thrift hunt.
Oh, we actually have one more special surprise. There's a package that Asia received earlier, and it's time to open that package.
It's been months and months of me waiting to find out what is inside this package. It says, don't open till episode 2 is done. That's how fast our production schedule is. It's the turtle! Oh my gosh! How did you know?
I always wanted this. How did you know?
It matches my earrings.
Aww.
My necklace. Aww. Wow, that was worth the wait. Okay, that really is it this time. Please send us suggestions for our next thrift hunt in the comments and pictures of strange trash from your local secondhand shops for our garbage gallery. Bye!
Bye.
Bye.
Hey girl, I don't need you anyway. I don't care what all my friends will say. They think that I'm missing out on you. But all I need in life is right here by my side.
If only I had room in a bag.
I think this needs tuning. What do you think?
Oof. No, that's normal.